friends. Tyler Grant here with you tonight. And thank you for joining me on this fast tempo bluegrass jam. I got the old Martin out this week, dusted her off and strung her up. Feeling a little bit clunky on it because the action's a little bit different and the spacing of the strings at the nut is slightly different. So I'm getting used to the old Martin again. I've been playing my Collings non-stop for the last several months. So let's give this a try. We are going to start with a song called Roll On Buddy. The old Martin's got its own way of being tuned as well. Delicate little machine. Cool. Alright, so here's the fast jam. I don't think this is going to take a whole lot of explaining as we go. I'm going to give a check on the live stream real quick and make sure that it's on and working. Got some new technology on the live streams here as well that helps me to stream to YouTube and Facebook at the same time using a caster. Alright, kind of like Restream, but it's called caster and it's different. Okay. Clicking on this so I can see when you all chime in. Hope you're here picking along. I hope we got some folks coming back from the mid-tempo jam and pushing forward with us. So we're going to start with Roll On Buddy, easy song in G. I'll coach you through some of these, but you know, this being the fast jam, like I said, I'm kind of assuming you might know a lot of these songs. But it's roll on, buddy, roll on to the 4. Roll on, buddy, roll on. One roll so slow if you knew what I know. Roll on, buddy, roll on. Okay. And if I'm going to kick it off, I would do something like, it's not going to be quite that fast yet. I might kick it off something like this. Something sort of like that. Okay, so you are going to kick it off though, so get yourself ready here. Listen to the tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and kick us off on Roll On Buddy in the key of G. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to the East K Road. I'm going to that East K Road. I'm going to the East. I'm going to the West. I'm going to the one that I love best. Roll on, buddy, roll on. Roll on, buddy, roll on. You wouldn't roll so slow if you knew what I know. Roll on, buddy, roll on. I'll play it first. I've got a good woman just the same. I've got a good woman just the same. Good woman just the same, says she's gonna change her name. I've got a good woman just the same. Roll on, buddy, roll on. Roll on, buddy, roll on. You wouldn't roll so slow if you knew what I know. Roll on, buddy, roll on. Play it. Tennessee. My home is down in Tennessee. In sunny Tennessee, that's where I long to be. Yes, my home is down in Tennessee. Roll on, wouldn't roll so slow if you knew what I know. Roll on, buddy. Let's take it around. I'll play it, then you play it. Play one. Last chorus. Roll on, buddy, roll on. Roll on, buddy, roll on. You wouldn't roll so slow if you knew what I know. Roll on, buddy, roll on. Alright, that's the way to kick off the fast jam. The next song we're going to do probably a little bit slower than that. It's good to kind of jump back and forth, kind of skip ahead to certain tempos and then go back. That's about right for 30 years of farming. It's just a long form, so it's fun to jam on because it gives you lots of time. And it goes. There's a in G, little white note on the gate by the road that I four back to one. And one and one and a one and a one and a two to the five. One and one do 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 to the four back to one. One and a one, one and a one and a one and five and a one. Okay, I've got to get this thing in tune. New strings on an old Martin. Better write that song. There it is. Okay, so you kick us off on 30 Years of Farming here in the key of G. Here we go. A 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. There's a little white note on the gate by the road that a man put up yesterday. And when we saw it, we all ran out just to see what it had to say. And when we read it, our eyes filled with tears and it fell to the cold hard clay. Something about a mortgage, something about foreclosure, something about failure to pay. Oh, and on the post by the general store they put up a little sign. An auction sale day after tomorrow at the end of the banking line. 30 years of farming, 30 years of heartache, 30 years of day to day. Oh, my daddy stopped talking the day the farm was auctioned. There was nothing left to say. All started. Oh, my mother's tears flowed freely down as they walked amongst flowers in the yard. And every auctioneer call was like a blow to her precious heart. And every number the auctioneer called meant another thing was sold that day. Till everything was auctioned, we just stood there watching as they loaded it and drove it away. Oh, and on the post by the general store they put up a little sign: an auction sale day after tomorrow at the end of the Lincoln line. 30 years of farming, 30 years of heartache, 30 years of day to day. Oh, my daddy stopped talking the day the farm was auctioned. There was nothing left to say. Play. The day's first dawning, when we awoke that morning, there was nothing for us to do. Nothing in the granary, no hay in the meadow, no cattle, no tractor, no tools. So we loaded up the car, took the clothes that we wore, and a few things we managed to save. Mama read from the book, we took one last look, and then we drove away. Oh, and on the porch by the general store they put up a little sign: an auction sale day after tomorrow at the end of the Lincoln line. 30 years of farming, 30 years of heartaches, 30 years of day to day. My daddy stopped talking the day the farm was auctioned. There was nothing left to say. Cool. That's a pretty good tempo. This song, it's a little fast, but hey, it's the fast jam, right? The version I'm doing is more like the original by Fred Eaglesmith. I probably should have cued you on that. The James King version is slightly different, but I kind of like that original, the Fred Eaglesmith version. Such a good song. Okay, moving on. Big Sandy River. You all know Big Sandy. This is in the key of A. And the version I do is basically kind of like the Kenny Baker Plays Bill Monroe album. Cool. That's the A part. It happens twice. B part is a hornpipe. Two more times through that. Okay, so I'll kick us off and let's play it through. Let's play through it three times each, okay? Me, you, me, you, me, you. And take it down a tiny bit from there. How about right here? Big Sandy River. Here we go. I'll kick it off. Let's play it. that's, you know, that's about where that tune is. It feels kind of fast, you know, because we're kind of just jumping right up to there. At least it does for me. Anyway, there we go. Big Sandy River. Hope you had fun with that. Who's out there? Who's playing along? David Clark. Very cool. Yeah, I love that song. Lisa, thanks for playing along. Hi, Brian from Kansas City. Very cool. We tend to get less people playing along on the fast jams, but I'm trying to turn that around. I'm trying to get everybody coming back for the fast jams because you got to kind of just put yourself out there and give it a try and simplify what you're playing, even if you're just going. You know what I mean? You got to be able to keep time in one way or another, even if you're playing something much simpler than you would normally be playing on a song like that. Long Gone, Reno and Smiley. Love it. Let's keep about the same tempo here. Gone is how I'm leaving. Long gone, why do you cry? This is what you wanted, baby. So I'm gone, long gone. Okay. There you go. In the key of A. Why don't you kick us off on Long Gone? Here we go. A 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Long gone is how I'm leaving. Long gone, why do you cry? This is what you wanted, baby. So I'm gone, long gone. I'll play it. I have tried to make you happy, still you say you've done me wrong. This is it, we're through forever. I'll be gone, long gone. Long gone is how I'm leaving. Long gone, why do you cry? This is what you wanted, baby. So I'm gone, long gone. Play it. Please don't try to overtake me. What I ride will be too fast. This is it, we're through forever. I'm long gone and free at last. Long gone is how I'm leaving. Long gone, why do you cry? This is what you wanted, baby. So I'm gone, long gone. I'll play it, then you. Play. Last chorus. Long gone is how I'm leaving. Long gone, why do you cry? This is what you wanted, baby. So I'm gone, long gone. Cool, long gone. Well, we're getting good warmed up here, these fast tempos. Around this time of the evening, I start to kind of sink in a little bit because it's been a long time. It's over 3 hours now of these online jams. So I kind of get more warmed up and I also kind of get tired. But anyway, no excuses. I am here to pick with you till the bitter end. And this is going to be an instrumental version of House of the Rising Sun. And kind of, you know, inspired by Tony Rice and the cool version that he did album Unit of Measure from 2000. So I do this little vamp in between the forms. So it's like there's this little sort of jazzy vamp that goes. Another one of those. A minor to C to D to F. A minor to C, E7. A minor to C to D and F. A minor, E7 and 1. And if it's your solo, keep trailing off. Jam over this part. Trade back and forth like that, okay? So I think 3 times through is plenty. So we'll start with the little vamp there, and feel free to noodle around over the vamp, and then I'm going to go ahead and jump into the first time through the melody, okay? Here we go. Way too fast. Yeah, this is you know, this is not blazing fast where we were. We're kind of taking it back down a little bit. Here we go. House of the Rising Sun. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Very good. Fun little experiment. How'd you do? Hopefully you did pretty well. Doing that little trail off where you keep kind of playing over that little chord vamp is really fun. There you go. Fun little way to play House of the Rising Sun. Okay, let's go ahead and crank up the tempo for this next Stanley Brothers number. Nobody's love is like mine. In the key of A. Okay, so you know this one. Nobody's love is like mine. Good old standard from the Stanley Brothers. Nobody's love is like mine. No one so faithful and kind. Love that is true as the ocean. Nobody's love is like mine. And it's all like that until the very last chorus where you say, love that is true as the ocean is blue. Nobody's love is like mine. Okay? And I like to do kind of this George Shuffler, Bill Napier kind of thing where they go. I like to kind of the traditional kind of guitar style. But however you like to kick this off, why don't you go ahead and kick it off in the key of A. Nobody's love is like mine. Here we go. That tempo in your head. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Nobody's love is like mine. No one so faithful and kind. Love that is true as the ocean. Nobody's love is like mine. I'll play it. They tell me that you found another. Now you'll be going far away. Why did you leave, little darling? I love you both night and day. Nobody's love is like mine. No one so faithful and kind. Love that is true as the ocean. Nobody's love is like mine. Play. Just go on dreaming, wondering why it could be. Someday, little darling, you'll be sorry for the way that you treated me. Nobody's love is like mine. No one so faithful and kind. Love that is true as the ocean. Nobody's love is like mine. Me than you. Last chorus. Nobody's love is like mine. No one so faithful and kind. Love that is true as the ocean is blue. Nobody's love is like mine. Cool. Cranking along now. How's everybody doing out there? Hey Alex, cool. House of the Rising Sun was fun. All right, I love that. I mean, it's fun when you get together with people, play that one. Brian, David, David Holcamp. Hey everybody. Very cool. Unit of Measure. Yeah, it's a great album. Cool. Thank you, Lisa. Yeah, you know, we're all in this together. We're all picking along. You know, no egos around here. Big Mun. Oh, time to wake up. Here we go. Big Mun in the key of A. And let's find a good tempo here. We're on our last few numbers here, so we gotta start cranking it up. Just start noodling around a little bit at this tempo, like strum some chords. Just get that tempo in your head, get it under your fingers. Anyway, get yourself acclimated to this tempo. It's kind of what I do. I'll just kind of noodle around, peck around a little bit. Sometimes I'll play all the way through the rhythm first, which is what you're going to do anyway, because I'm kicking off this tune. And when you play through the rhythm, all the way through the form, then you're a little more acclimated and ready to hit your break, you know, in time. Let's give it a go, okay? Big Mun. Let's play it 3 times each, all right? I'll kick it off. Me, you, me, you, me, you. Here we go. Play it together one time. how'd you do? I hope you did really well. I'm feeling okay. Like I said, I just moved over to the Martin today. I'm figured I'd bust out the Martin again. And every time I do this, I realize I need to play on this guitar for a couple days before I put it out there, because it feels completely different than the Collings, which I've been playing on. But anyway, that's my excuse. I think we did okay. All right, so let's move on. We got a few more songs here. Travelin' the Highway Home in the key of B. Love this old Stanley Brothers number. And after playing that Big Mon, we should be pretty warmed up for this. Traveling toward the sunset time, I'm traveling the highway home, leaving this world of sin far behind, traveling the highway home. That's the whole thing. Okay? And when I'm kicking it off, I'm doing something like, let's see. If I kick it off, I'm going to do something like, okay. Let's go ahead and get you set up here. Here it is, Traveling the Highway Home, about the same tempo. You go ahead and kick us off in the key of B. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Moving toward the sunset of time, I'm traveling the highway home, leaving this world of sin far behind, traveling the highway home. I'm traveling the highway home, I'm traveling the highway home. Narrows the way, thank God I can say I'm traveling the highway home. All play. Well, Satan said that I'd never be traveling the highway home, but when I resisted, he had to flee, traveling the highway home. I'm traveling the highway home, I'm traveling the highway home. Narrows the way, thank God I can say I'm traveling the highway home. Play. I'll play one now. You play it again. Let's take it around one more time. Play it. Last chorus. I'm traveling the highway home, traveling the highway home. Narrows the way, thank God I can say I'm traveling the highway home. All right, that feels good. We're in B here again. Another hard driving number. Now the original Flatt and Scruggs, well, I don't know if it's the original or not, but the Flatt and Scruggs version, which I learned this from originally, is actually in C, and Earl does that low C tuning on the banjo, which is really neat. But I played with Drew Emmett Band for many years, and he does this in B, so I kind of got used to doing it in B. And he plays it blazing fast, like even faster than we are here. So this was always a big one to kind of prepare for. But I'll just kind of run you through it and get used to the tempo. In B. I ain't gonna work tomorrow. I ain't gonna work next day. Ain't gonna work tomorrow, or it may be a rainy day. Okay? If I'm kicking it off, I do something like 1, 2, 3. Got that other song in my head. Hang on. Okay. If I kick it off, I do something like 1, 2, 3. Okay. Still hearing the other song in my head. Ain't gonna work tomorrow. Here we go. I kick it off like 1, 2, 3. I'm going to try that again, just please humor me. When I kick it off, I go like this. 1, 2, 3. Something like that. So we are cooking along here, and just stay relaxed and give it your best shot. Ain't gonna work tomorrow in the key of B. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to leave this country. I'm going around the world. I'm going to leave this country for the sake of one little girl. I ain't gonna work tomorrow. I ain't gonna work next day. I ain't gonna work tomorrow, or it may be a rainy day. I'll play it. Can't you hear that banjo ringing? Can't you hear that lonesome sound? Can't you hear those pretty girls laughing over on the cold, cold ground? I ain't gonna work tomorrow. I ain't gonna work next day. I ain't gonna work tomorrow, or it may be a rainy day. Play it. I'll hang my head in sorrow. I'll hang my head in pride. I'll hang my head in sorrow as my darling passes by. I ain't gonna work tomorrow. I ain't gonna work next day. I ain't gonna work tomorrow, or maybe we're gonna take it around. I'll play it, then you. I'll play it again. this sure is fun jamming here. I mean, it would be way more fun if I could hear you backing me up. But it is a great way to practice. And this is good exercise for me no matter what. And happy to be here for you and your practice as well. So last song, Shady Grove in C. And we'll crank it up just a little bit from where we were. And this will be Shady Grove, my little miss, Shady Grove, my darling, Shady Grove, my little miss, going back to Harlan. And this is one of those songs, again, that the melody, you can always go. Play a simple version of it, you know, because it's cooking in the tempo. All right, so kick us off here on Shady Grove in the key of C. All right. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Shady Grove, my little miss, Shady Grove, my darling, Shady Grove, my little miss, going back to Harlan. Every time I walk this road, it's always dark and cloudy. Every time I see Shady Grove, I always tell her howdy. Shady Grove, my little miss, Shady Grove, my darling, Shady Grove, my little miss, going back to Harlan. Play it. Wish I had a banjo string made of golden twine. Every tune I play on it, I wish that gal was mine. Shady Grove, my little miss, Shady Grove, my darling, Shady Grove, my little miss, going back to Harlan. Wish I had a needle and thread, fine as I could sew that pretty gal to my side, down the road we go. Shady Grove, my little miss, Shady Grove, my darling, Shady Grove, my little miss, going back to Harlan. Play. Some come here to fiddle and dance, some come here to tarry, some come here to fiddle and dance, I'm coming here to marry. Shady Grove, my little miss, Shady Grove, my darling, Shady Grove, my little miss, going me than you. Shady Grove, my little miss, Shady Grove, my darling, Shady Grove, my little miss, going back to Harlan. All right, well, the old Martin's getting warmed up again. Kind of a rude awakening jumping out of the case today and getting right into it. Well, I'm going to keep practicing, and I hope you keep practicing too. And it's been another fun, long marathon pick-along session with you here. So come on back and see me next week. I'm probably going to be doing this again next week. It's always kind of week to week, depending on, how everyone's feeling, what we're doing, and how things are going out there in the world. So everybody stay safe and stay healthy. And thank you so much for playing along. Remember, we have a concert Wednesday. My friend Barbara Jo Kammer, I'm helping her out with the very first Barbara Jo show. And it's going to be right here on this channel. 2:30 p.m. Colorado time. So that's 4:30 p.m. Eastern. It's just going to be about a 1-hour set this coming Wednesday. So thanks so much, everybody. Y'all take care, and I'll be in touch.